want to be careful about getting the spin too low. You know, so in that particular instance with that club in the low CG position, I might want to flip it around to the high CG position since it's already kind of a low spinning driver anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, even in the high CG position, it spins less than the other one. What was that on the face? Pretty good?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's actually, you know, wanting to hang, wanting to launch up in the air, not wanting to spin a whole lot. What's your ideal flight? What kind of flight are you looking for in terms of fade versus draw, that kind of thing?
Trying to draw it.
You want to draw a little bit?
Yeah.
Like a little push draw-ish?
Yeah.
Okay. Like that, you probably really try to rotate the head early, you know?
I towed it a little bit too.
Yeah, and it dropped the spin a smidge as well.
This one, good to hit.
Yeah, then your spin dropped to 1858. Still positive 2 degrees, so you got 14 degree launch angle. So with that setup, I think in a nutshell what you get, Mike, are high launch, knuckleballs, wanting to hang down the right side on you.
Okay.
Not a bad way to miss it, but it might be, might have to work a little hard to get the ball to draw as much as you would want to see it.
Okay.
So let's try this. Mechanism in the back. That's looking pretty good.
I think that was pretty centered.
Okay. Good. Ball speed's high. Yeah, 1.52 ratio. And it doubled the spin, 4382 divided by 2, so 2150, 2175, something like that. 10.3 launch. Very good. To me, that looks pretty much right out of the manual, Mike.
Yeah.
I mean, good ball speed, 11.7 launch, 11.5, 2365. I mean, that's what a Tour Pro looks like. That's what they said the tour guys. That's what it looks like right there. Not too high, not too low. Spin rate flat at the apex, but enough lift to stay in the air. Good high ratio. Path and attack very neutral that time. Fairly inside, slightly up at it. And the only thing I would do to avoid that shot is I'd probably, just to be safe, I'd probably take this guy from the background a little bit.
Okay.
Just because clearly you don't need help drawing this one. Yeah. Whereas the other one, kind of a low towards CG one, hanging on it.
Yeah. 145 ball speed.
So if you compare these two drivers on just the way the math properties are set up internal inside the head, because that's a low spinning driver, that alpha, even with a high CG, with 10 degrees aloft, it wasn't really spinning as much as we want.
Yeah.
Whereas I dumped that's 9, which is the standard. It's a full degree less, and actually has, you know, probably an extra 300 or 400 RPM to spin more. So you could play at a lower loft and launch that flatter and have the right amount. That's beautiful right there. 12.5 at 2445. Now you may not have dead flushed that one, but it was the launch and the spin parameters were perfecto. I mean, that's right out of the manual. Perfect again. It just does 5 feet of draw. Not too high, not too low. Enough spin to stay at the apex. 12.7 at 2200. Money. 1.2 inside, 1.6 up. Really good. You know, you can tinker around with shaft. It looks like you deliver that shaft to the ball really good. The square of the face look good, you hit it solid. So that's definitely an option for you, or whatever shaft you normally use. Really nice. And you've got room with that one too. I mean, you're right at the standard, so you could go down in loft of degree, you could go up in one if you wanted, you could do all a bunch of stuff. But again, that doubled it, so it's 24. 12.9 to 24. Good speed, good ratio. Really nice 2 degrees up, 0 out with your path. Very good. Yeah, I would definitely, I think that head is significantly better for you than the Alpha. which you might not have known until you hit some on the machine. You know, you
Yeah,
might have
exactly,
just
yeah.
had them send you an alpha,
Yeah.
and really, you know, you would have gone out there and probably struggled with it a little bit.
Yeah.
You would have been right rough all day long. Even that one's trying to overdraw, but it's kind of hanging in there. The spin's hanging in there.
Yeah.
2196. 270 right down the left side. 0.0 path, 2.0 up. Money.
Cool.
You're just a machine now. 12.1, 2338. Blistered. Really good there. I mean, it helps that you're really neutral. But
Yeah.
you're definitely, you know, your club is definitely going like that more, right? So
Yeah.
it's more. So you're typically, if you had to look at the spectrum, guys that spin the ball a lot, you would be more on this side of guys that don't spin the ball very much.